Your boy Wayne, my life not yours, man. We back in another episode of Say No More podcast, man. 2022, man. We back. We're still doing it, man. Special guest in the building, man. I got a young. What do I call you?
Independent music executive.
Yep, independent music executive. Future record label owner. I feel like I see bright things in her future. I'm sitting here with Kate Dunlap, man. How's it going, Kate? Yeah, man. Well, yeah, that's facts. If y'all watched the episode, Motivational Hustle, Kate was definitely on that episode, but we had to double back because Kate got some shit to talk, and Kate, and Kate's back. You know what I mean? So
definitely could talk my shit.
Yup. So like, what you been kind of working on in 2022? Like, what's been like the main focus for you?
Definitely like I just got done writing my goals, and I think that's really important. Someone like me, like I have to physically see the shit,
right?
In order for it. For me to like strive and like do the shit that needs to get done. I really want to be in my A&R bag.
Oh,
I really want to, A&R some like hit records, whether that be like, songwriters, songwriting placements or producers. That's my biggest goal. And really just to keep learning.
Right.
And to keep, I really just want to keep helping local artists.
Helping pushing the wave, and is it like, do you work with other local artists in other states or just local artists in Minnesota, or is it like kind of local?
If you hot, you hot. That's
right,
it.
Right.
Like the music is undeniable, but for sure, Minnesota holds.
You're right. That's first place type shit. That's first place. That's what we here for.
For sure, and I think we have so much talent here, but we don't have the opportunity, and we don't have the exposure to like industry level standard. Right. And that's actually a term. Like it's kind of fucked up, but
why do you think we don't have that here? Talking to that one.
Yeah, you can pull it
down.
Cool.
It's really I don't think that we like kept up with the times. Like when I tell you I've like really done research, like motherfucker, I've really done research.
I mean, yeah, you got your family kind of is involved in this shit too, going back, right?
Minneapolis was like number 2 in like record and cassette sales, and at that time during the music industry, record stores got all of the income, they got all the money, so record labels didn't get the shit. In fact, like whether your record sold like 10,000 copies or 10 copies, there was a flat fee, like a flat price that the artist got. Mm-hmm. Let that shit sink in. Whether you got 10,000 records sold or 10, there was a flat out rate. It didn't fucking matter. But now, like in streaming, obviously the more streams you get, like whatever. So, but
Minneapolis
was number 2 in that shit, and I don't think that we knew necessarily how to keep up with the times of like the record recording industry, like constantly changing.
Right.
And without music business, there is no music industry. So when I say that we don't have, exposure or like, exposure to a, industry level standard, it's what I mean by that is there's no music business here in Minnesota, and motherfuckers don't know how to be professional, and that's a really big part in order to be taken seriously. So that's what and I don't blame anybody for not knowing how to do something, but like, everyone's capable of education. Everyone's capable of. Google's free. If you want this shit enough, motherfucker, get it. Like, get it. Like there's nothing holding you back except for you. Yeah. And so I think that.
You want to describe that term for us, the industry level? Yeah.
I was blessed. Yeah. That's what I said.
It's so hard for me to answer this question. So there's certain things that there are a wrong way to do it. There's certain things that you have to just know how to go about shit, like professionalism. You have to be incredibly professional, and that's like bare minimum. But you'd be so surprised, just like people just don't know how to conduct business and don't know.
Is it always like a male that you're dealing with that's kind of like that's not productive, or is it both?
Not necessarily. And like I said, I don't judge anyone who doesn't know shit. But so professionalism is one. 2, just knowing like placements. They don't know what placements are.
Right.
They don't know that like. Songwriters are a very needed, job title in the industry, and they're very fucking people to respect.
Right.
And that doesn't make anyone, if someone uses a fucking songwriter, baby, everyone uses a songwriter.
Shit, Beyonce, Michael Jackson,
Everyone.
Drake. They all got them, man. So, yeah.
Like, I mean, shit, okay. This is the thing. When you get to that fucking top of the top, you busted your ass to get there.
Right.
Why would you want to keep working just as hard? Motherfucker, if I made it, like, I want other people to do my work.
Yeah. That's what LeBron tried to do. That shit ain't working out for
like,
you right, though. That, no, I feel it, yeah.
Like, it's my retirement years.
Yeah.
No, and it's an easy way, like in the industry, like an artist will like have a younger artist that they're mentoring and literally have them write a song for them, and that's their entry into the industry.
Yeah, like J. Cole,
yeah.
And if in fact like that like seals your name as an artist, you know, from the important people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you are a songwriter first, like you're a raw, real organic, like writer and shit, or artist, but songwriters deserve.
They deserve some love. They don't.
Yeah.
So you feel like a lot of songwriters don't get a lot of love, credit here, like here or just in general?
Or even recognized as like artists,
right.
or that like, in order to be an artist, you have to be out in like the forefront, as like in the spotlight.
It's like the face of it type shit. I see what you're saying.
I don't want to be in the spotlight. I don't like, but I still have talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's the same with songwriters. Like they don't. I wouldn't want to be in the spotlight whatsoever, but I'm talented as fuck.
All right. Shout out to Quentin Miller, man.
Facts.
He was working at the grocery store. Drake changed his life. That shit's crazy.
Then he's back at the grocery store.
He's back at the grocery store now, man. So shout out to Drake again for that. You know what I'm saying? Don't bite the hand that feeds you, nigga. So like, what's like one thing that like that you look that like? 'Cause I know you say you try to get in the A&R business and all that type of shit. So like, what's one thing that you look at in an artist when you're like looking at them, when you're at a show? 'Cause you're kind of like a talent coach. I mean, a scout. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. What one thing I look like?
Like look at when you see an artist. Like what makes you like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with this artist right here. Besides them sounding good, like there has to be more because everybody can sound good. You know what I'm saying? So like, what do you look for when you like approach an artist to like, hey, I want to do some business with you? I mean, like try to manage them basically.
So my biggest strength is my golden ear, and that's one thing that I don't ever question.
Mm-hmm.
So if like I can tell whether you're like musically, talent wise, like I know just out the bat within like the first 7 seconds of listening to you, if I really, really fuck with it, if it really makes me feel like something, then I'll fuck with you. But it takes way more. I tell this all the time to artists, like there's millions of y'all, right?
Yeah.
Millions of y'all.
Facts.
What makes you like make me want to fuck with you? But like you have to offer more.
Mm-hmm.
You have to offer more. So on top of that, if you know you're a shitty person, or like you have this really big ego, you're not really open-minded to like growing. You think you've already made it.
Right.
I can't. That's not even worth my time. So if you're a shitty person with a shitty attitude, I don't even look your way.
How often do you come across like talented people with shitty attitudes?
This is my motto, and I believe this to be true. The motherfuckers who are in the corner with their lips shut, who don't have to say shit about how talented they are, those are the motherfuckers with real talent.
Word.
Because let the music speak for itself.
Shout out to Kawhi Leonard, goddamn. For real.
Like, let the music speak for itself. So if you
You ain't trying to hear motherfuckers, yo, check my shit out.
Fucking go.
My shit's the best, goddamn. It's the best shit you ever gonna fucking hear. Yes, you don't want to hear that.
Nah.
None of that.
Yeah. So, but I've been surprised. I mean, there's definitely motherfuckers who have gone about, but like, they're good. But even, that's so, like, no.
Yeah, I feel you.
The quicker you get in, like, important rooms, the faster you can get out. Motherfuckers will throw you out.
That was a jewel right there. Yeah, that was a jewel right there for you guys. Y'all heard that? Say that again one more time, please.
The quicker you get in these doors, the faster you can get the fuck out.
Yeah, have that in stars.
Yeah. That's a fact. What's one thing that you kind of like don't like about the music scene in Minnesota?
Don't get me started.
Yeah, I have to. It's time. I have to.
Okay. We we are the reason that we are not evolving.
Right.
And if you get offended by that, then you know, that's it.
Right.
That resonates with you.
What do you like? Can you like kind of get into that?
So
for people
you
listening?
look at, I mentioned this like in the last interview, like you look at hubs and really the cities who are running the music industry, Atlanta, Los Angeles, New York, and you know, I said this last time, Lil Baby didn't even want to do this shit. Young Thug was like, yo, get on my shit.
Right.
Because that's only possible to happen because it's Atlanta and they have so much opportunity and it's constantly coming of opportunity, right? So there's no stinginess of like, you know, I want to
give this motherfucker,
you know what I mean? And so, but like it's common sense in my opinion. So when we, you know, gatekeep, we want to like, you know, deter other artists from like, you know, growing or, you know, hating and not, you know, collabing or really supporting artists. We are getting in the way of even making it. I'm gonna say it like I was assistant to MM Fats and he said some shit and it's so simple, but it like really I was like, yo, I will never forget this shit.
Right.
If you put your eggs in multiple baskets, right? Meaning you support like your homies, like whoever fucking, you know, is an artist, like support them and they'll invest in you, invest in them and they'll invest in you. Whoever fucking makes it is gonna come back around and really like fucking wanna help them because who supported him. But 5 years down the line, when y'all all make it, y'all not gonna be worried about who made it first.
Exactly.
That's what it is. It's like, I wanna make it first, motherfucker, 10 years when y'all are real life rich, but like generational wealth, y'all don't give a fuck who made it first.
Exactly. Yeah, I hear you. That shit does sound like, you know, a lot of shit you see here. It's like, instead of letting one person get on first, he can like kind of expose us all. They like, man, fuck that. I'm about to hold him back because I feel like I should be the one first. In reality, the universe is saying this guy could. So yeah, that's just kind of wild when you think about it like that. Because people do be blocking. They kind of shut doors on people that they can. Yeah, they block blessings. They shut doors on people they can open the door for. That shit's wild. Like,
if you're really, that's the thing. Like if you're really confident and you know the work you can like. St. Paul crackheads though, they're different breed.
That shit funny as shit.
You just recorded right now.
Now what you saying though?
If you're confident in the work, you know, you can provide, then your time will come.
Right.
Your time will come.
That's just really what it is. Did you have something to add on to that?
No, I was gonna ask, like, since you have worked in the industry so intensively, like, what is one of your favorite like industry stories?
I met Swugai Hits. He's a Grammy-winning producer. He produced "Drunken Love" and the remix "Pound Cake" by Drake. A lot of Lil Wayne shit. He did Corday's last album. He did Migos 3? Is that what it was? He's from Illinois. He's a really good dude. Just like the most humble, you know, like normal fucking person. And he really, you know, I learned a lot. And the fact that like someone like him of that like standard believed in me from like the jump, I was like, okay, I can do this.
Right.
But I met like a lot of people, but that one stuck out to me most. I was like, okay, that was really like the starting point of like, damn, I can really fucking do this. Right. I can really do this.
Like the validation of him even like reaching out to you.
Because he's been exposed to so many managers and so many like, you know, I think that the fact that it's undeniable, a lot, maybe sometimes too fucking much, because I'm very passionate and very focused. Motherfuckers are like, whoa, hold up.
Sometimes people come out, calm down, lady. Calm down, lady. We don't like that now. Hey, fuck that. Keep on applying pressure. Keep on doing that. Fuck that.
I think
sometimes you gotta make motherfuckers uncomfortable in a respectful way.
Facts. No, for real. He didn't judge me or like that it was too much for him. He's like, yo, I know how passionate you are, I know how focused, and I know how much you want it. Like we can do this.
Right.
So definitely words of affirmation from, important people.
How's like your struggle? Because I know because like you're a woman, you know what I'm saying. So how's like your struggle when you try to deal with artists and they try to like flirt with you or be unprofessional with you? How do you deal with that? Because
y'all can't fuck your manager. y'all can't have a manager. But like no, don't work like that. Don't work like that.
Yeah.
And the fact that
don't do it. What she say on Scarface? I don't fuck the help.
Oh shit.
What she say on Scarface?
No, I didn't say it. I did not say it.
You know
Not the help, but like don't mix business with pleasure.
Hey, I'm helping you. We gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that.
And the fact that like this is the thing, like I'm not focused on that. Like I'm not like this is what I want. Don't even look at me like that.
See, y'all better listen. Future artists, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to work with Kate, don't do it. She gonna have niggas throw you off a roof somewhere, man. See? You know what I'm saying?
Mace ready.
I remember we talked about it before. What, like, how deep does this like kind of music stuff go in your family? Because I know you mentioned your aunt and you know what I mean, all that stuff. So yeah, explain that. History of your family and all that, like the music stuff.
My uncle, Slim Dunlap. Shout out to Slim.
Shout out to Slim.
He was in the Replacements, which was a big local band, Twin Cities. Like he performed on MTV. I think they were one of the first bands to perform on MTV.
Goddamn, really?
Yeah,
I didn't hear that last time. Yeah, okay.
And then he worked with Bob Dylan's son, and Steve Mayer. Who's a bandmate, actually just won a Grammy for a song that he wrote. So yeah, my uncle was like a successful artist, I guess, locally, and then my aunt was a head booking manager for First Avenue. So like she did the big, I don't want to pull this up.
Yeah, go ahead.
She fucking told James Brown, she yelled at James Brown because he was like 8 minutes late for his set. Like this is how much like Dunlap was.
Jesus Christ. Did he cuss her out after that?
No. Like
I know that nigga. I know he be on that new type of prayer.
Probably. But,
hey, professional.
Oh, you got it on tape?
Yeah.
Oh shit. This is lit.
Find it. It was like an interview. What's the radio's cast?
For up here.
NPR. NPR did
okay.
like a whole basically like interview about my aunt. And then Minnesota Museum did like a whole exhibit of my aunt too during like the First Avenue exhibit. Mm-hmm. And then my sister's my biggest inspiration for her.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, so what is she?
So she's also a manager, but she owns her own music publishing company. So
oh really?
She manages like the top producers in the game.
What type of producer? You got to name drop a little bit, just to, you know what I mean? Just drop it in on us real quick.
So she's like, worked with like Rourke Bailey, who co-produced the Summer Walker album with London on the Tracks, and then he did Kanye, and then she works. So BMW Kenny, who created the Wipe It Down. She manages him, which was the biggest viral challenge. He created the biggest viral challenge of 2020. But he used to go by Sounds, a producer, and he produced Love in This Club by Usher. So she managed him.
Some heavy hits right there, man.
So
that's crazy.
Hey, this is a big
runs in the family.
Big gym.
Runs in the family, yeah. So yeah, he kind of used. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah.
I'm a rookie in this shit for real. I'm not claiming that I know everything.
Yeah, you're still learning.
But passion drives everything,
and
I think it's undeniable, like I said, that I want this shit, and that's the foundation at least of success.
Where do you see yourself in about like 10 years?
I actually wrote this shit down for 2022 goals by 25. I want to be on the 30 under 34s list.
34 list.
Music, young music execs. That's a goal by 25. I want to be a major influence of just someone who truly gave a fuck within like the Minnesota local artist scene.
Right. I feel like you definitely have, and that's another thing I was gonna ask you, because are you still with Motivation Hustle? Like what's the deal?
Tavy is like my big brother, and like I love him with all of my heart. Yeah, like I'll do anything. Like I'll literally do anything for Tavy. In fact, I actually like texted him last night.
Oh, well, yeah, shout out to Tavy, man. Shout out to Motivation and Hustle too. They got their podcast coming too. Shout out to that. Be on the lookout for that.
Tavy's I've never met someone like there's no one like Tavy. Like such a genuine person.
Yeah, Tavy's cool.
And really
He's a
does
good
this
dude.
shit like this man will be up constantly, like posting shit.
Trying to bring more awareness to the local music scene here. So you gotta respect that. That's one thing I say about him, because a lot of the artists I've seen, I'm like, Jesus, I didn't know this many goddamn rappers in Minnesota. I'm like, hold on, these niggas is here?
Yeah.
And I look, you look,
that's why-
and you look at the back of the location, you're like, oh shit, that's the spot. Like,
That's why me and him,
you know what I'm saying?
we like bounce off each other, because I would give him
Yeah, you know
artists
these
that,
niggas.
like he knows everyone. But I would give him artists like, yo, do you know who this is? He's like, I've never heard of him.
See? Yeah.
So like we were perfect balance. Like,
And that's also another message too, because like I remember I had a shout out to Southside, so I had Sonny on here, and he said that same thing. It's kind of like when people who don't necessarily know a person in between, and they like don't share something, it's like you blocking an opportunity. Now the people that like say like if you never told Tavy about that, them people probably never would have got mentioned, so now other people know about them. So that's why it's just like the support shit.
There's no
it's weird here. It's a crab in a barrel mentality in Minnesota, to be honest.
There's literally no point. Like there's just no point to block anyone else's blessings. One, you just look bad, and if like you were to do that in like real, professional room with like important motherfuckers, like that shit is easily sensed. There's no fuck gatekeeping. Like what y'all gotta gatekeep here?
I feel like gatekeeping not even real here. That's what I was gonna say. Like gatekeeping here, like don't make sense. Like what you mean gatekeeping here? Like niggas act like Power Hot 97 is like they're like, yo nigga, them niggas ain't getting my mixtape to the nigga. Like how are you getting gatekeeped? I don't get it. Yeah, you know what you really mean? You want that nigga to like your music and he don't like you.
Or
stop being weird, my nigga. You shouldn't make another man like you.
Y'all so comfortable with being like
local.
Big here.
Yeah.
Like motherfucker, y'all drive 2 hours from Wisconsin. Nobody know y'all.
Oh God.
Like, nobody know y'all.
Nobody knows you
or
from shit.
Actually,
you just another nigga with a handbag.
Like I don't get it.
Shit is wild.
Nobody know y'all anywhere else. Like
that's weird.
Maybe shoot for the stars.
Yeah, shoot for the stars.
Make sure everybody know your name.
Don't get mad at us because we don't treat you like that though. Because like that's how I feel. I'm like, yo, there's people I went to school with where it's like, call me by my stage name. I said, nigga, what? We not on no podcast right now. I'm not calling you by your stage name. Like, but then it's like, damn. Later on, I thought like maybe I should, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah.
It's like a fine line because I feel like
it's how
people
you
in
say
Minnesota want to get compared to the top people in Minnesota when it's like, why don't you want to get compared to like artist that's like the baby or like somebody who's on like shit.
Like
they think small.
Yeah.
Yes.
You box yourself in already and like execs see that.
It took me like I was 18 when I literally packed up all my shit the day after I graduated high school and I was like, I'm moving to LA, fuck it. And I drove all my shit to LA and I lived there for like 2 years and I was like, yo, I'm really glad I got the fuck out, but I'm really glad I was like born and raised here. Because it taught me like to be humble and to like really work hard for my shit. But
how was it in LA? Like what was like the main difference?
They rude as hell.
What's your like first you like remember your first LA experience type shit?
Don't nobody know where Minnesota is. Like they really couldn't even fucking point that shit out on the map.
What part of like where like
I lived in West Hollywood for the summer for like 4 months, and then no, I kept like going back and forth. I moved to Northern California, but I would go back and forth from like Northern California to LA.
Okay. So like you said, there's like.
But LA, it's like just way more opportunity, and there's no like, don't nobody like geek out or like fan over, motherfuckers with a little clout because it's so.
That's what happens when it's like, it's too many fucking people there.
So normal.
It's like 36 million or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
36 mil is 5 mil here.
Wait, is it actually?
Something like that. Ours at 21.
Ask Siri. Hey Siri. What's the population of LA?
No, California.
In 2020, the population.
Oh yeah, because LA alone is 3 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, California. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like I think it's like 21 or 30 some million people there, and it's like we got 5 million here. niggas
you
ain't
still
gonna,
can't get on
and you
it.
still. That's why I'm trying to tell people like, nigga,
You really
these states are big. There's bigger states.
You really
Yeah.
have to.
More people.
You unfortunately there's a lot of artists here. They're so caught up on like, well, I want to change it. Like I can make it out of here. You really can't right now. Like you can't right now. You have to leave and you have to you can come back. But hopefully push towards that changing. But unfortunately, it is the way it is. Like you have to get the fuck out of here in order to really create network, establish
You should want to. You know what I'm
business.
saying?
Exactly.
You
And
should
it's
want
like-
all home games, my nigga. Like you're supposed to be a superstar, nigga. Like
It's like it's not fair. It's not
What?
fair. Okay, it's not fair, but it is the way it is. Like it's just the way it is. You can't.
And in that same breath, a motherfucker, like it might be a group of niggas that's in real positions in other states that will fucks with your shit harder than the niggas that you want to be cool with so bad, who never gonna, you know what I'm saying? These niggas never gonna like you. Stop trying to make niggas like you. That's your problem right there.
And I was
Men, like stop
was-
doing that.
I was talking about this. Like you will never get the recognition, the respect, the flowers from your own state. I don't give a fuck. Like nobody will. Nobody will. And I get that's upsetting, but the motherfuckers outside of your own state will fuck with you way more than even your homies will.
What you just said is a real life fact because just a side note, you just saying that shit I got like 2 days ago, battle rapper retweeted one of my little videos on Twitter. It was shout out to Briz Rothstein, you know what I'm saying, a big one. So that's why it's funny how random niggas who don't know you from nowhere would just share your shit and it's damn, 30 other thousand people now saw this video potentially and it's
Yep.
a nigga that's in the city can have that same power to do that. Nigga don't even think about
I met
doing
D
that.
Gaines. He shot
Who?
D Gaines. He's a videographer.
Okay.
He shot Sosa by Chief Keef.
Oh, word.
He lived in Chicago. That motherfucker still does not get no credit, no fucking flowers, no respect. You mean
He shot all them videos?
a lot of them, a
Yeah.
lot.
That Sosa video.
Sosa video
Yeah.
legendary.
That guy-
219 million views.
Yeah.
That's a legendary song. And then nigga was shooting all that shit, and this nigga's wood. I don't even know where they shot. It's funny, like 3 of them songs, the same location because he was on house arrest. I can't remember the Love Sosa video. I'm trying to remember it. I really can't
They
remember.
were just in the house.
Was they in the house on that one too?
Yeah.
Love Sosa.
And then
Because I know
everybody
Don't
should
Like
sing it.
300 and that. They all three
They
the
all
same. Yeah.
But that's crazy, to think about, they got that many views off being in one
you
one
ain't gotta pay
location.
for no crazy ass.
Everybody out
venue.
here literally wants to pay for oh, I need this view, I need this, I need this thing, and this
That's the thing,
Chief
though,
Keef shot. He was on house arrest, my guy.
He was on house arrest. What nigga? All they had was 20 niggas, a house arrest, and a house arrest bracelet, and the Xbox
in
in,
their
the back.
imagination.
And an Xbox in the back. Nigga. Come on, man. They got that. Y'all gotta relax, cause I got some friends that shoot videos and shit, and they tell me the shit that I know all you rappers' budgets when it comes to videos. Get a job, man. And I say that respectfully. I'm saying get a
Invest
job
in
and work
yourself.
for your dream.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah,
You
get
know,
a job and
in
work
order
for
to
your
make money, you gotta put money up.
You heard her.
You gotta
like
fucking
facts.
and yeah, in order, what do you think?
Like
Fucking Jeff Bezos didn't invest in any of his fucking company.
They still mad at him, man. Every time you hear bring up Jeff Bezos, I hear people getting mad because he don't share his money. Listen,
That's
if
why
I had
he
that
gets
money, I
screwed.
wouldn't share it either.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna sit here and tell him what he should do with his money.
All I'm saying is if I
the
was
world
black-
didn't. The world didn't stop once he got rich. Well, did it?
All I'm saying is if
We
I
got
was
to the
black,
controlled pace.
What if right when this nigga hit a certain mark, COVID happened? The world did stop actually.
his wife divorcing him, I would have sucked it up.
Okay.
I don't
She
know.
got that bread.
She got a
Nah,
bag,
bro.
though.
If I said I'm not fucking, I signed a prenup, I don't care. I'm ripping that bitch up. It's Jeff Bezos, man.
Is that what
I'm
happened?
I'm not a gold
She's-
digger. It's Jeff.
I thought she got some bread though. She signed a prenup.
No,
there was no prenup.
Oh, there was. I was gonna say that was my first time hearing about that. I was like, I
He
thought
gave
you
her
got the
the
bread.
money that didn't he give her the money that he felt she deserved because
Yeah,
she,
he
Didn't she-
did. He
but
gave
didn't
her
she-
and then
flowers.
she gave him.
But then she went back and got some more shit, right?
I think
maybe
he gave her
court-
stock.
I thought she got 5.
Hey,
I saw 5 B's, I think.
Court wise, they're like, yeah, let me see all those accounts. Even though you want to give her this,
I think
You
I
should
think
be
he gave
giving
her
her-
stock. I think he gave her stock.
Oh, you got
Oh,
the stock?
stock.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit, that's it. She good. She good. She ain't
Yeah.
got you got the stock and
she's the
that.
next Melinda. Yeah.
Y'all niggas gotta relax. Y'all niggas ain't pushing P. Your pants is too tight. You wearing purses that your girl should wear. you know what I mean? You should just do better, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about Gunna and them. I don't care about. I'm talking about you niggas in the hood that's trying to, you know, copy them niggas because you're not pushing P.
But like, shit, Gunna's fucking marketing worked. He said fucking trend.
The business mind, yeah. No, she ain't. Go ahead. No, talk yourself. Talk it.
Y'all giving way too much to like, you know, high.
What was it before? It was niggas was Gremlins a month ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was Gremlins. Now they're Pete. Now
they
they're pushing Pete.
They
was Shiesty. Come on, man. Niggas is followers.
They won't recognize or even support their own fucking friends. They have fucking way more talent than like even the motherfuckers at the top. But y'all will fucking dick ride the fuck.
And y'all making
fuck out of a little motherfucker with a little numbers.
Yeah, y'all making dick riding like the
with a nice purse. That's crazy.
Y'all making dick riding the objective type shit.
Like if y'all meet motherfuckers with clout, it's not even like yo, like, you know, let's see how we can work together. It's just to show motherfuckers, oh, I know this person, or like I met this person.
That's literally what it be. Like it's like niggas is groupies and groupies. Like they literally.
Yeah.
Y'all put me in a room with a motherfucker who could like, I'm gonna see how we can fucking work and how I could like maintain that like relationship with that. You know what I mean? It's like yo, I don't give a fuck what. None of these people know who, what I've done. As long as I know, it's all that matters.
It's a fact.
Facts.
That's real shit. That's just real shit. Cause it's like, yeah, I just be so amazed at the shit niggas do once they see somebody else do it. I just be like, Jesus.
No, they're making like dick riding the objective for rappers now. So
that's
they're
what
like,
it is.
oh yeah, I gotta make something catchy. I gotta make a gimmick.
We also
and that's gonna give you my numbers.
We also, I don't know if y'all saw. I think you saw. We all saw when Lil Meech was here and shit, man. Like it was niggas like Lil James in the club looking like a groupie. It was a lot of them in the club looking like groupies. Like yeah, free me. Woo! You fucking dickheads! Like it's just season 1.
He's like, there's more to come.
Man, speaking of TV, you watch television? Or you just be in the music?
No, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
How you feel about because I always ask people this. You know, if you watch show, you know, Power, Snowfall, The Wire.
Okay, so I watched a little bit of Snowfall.
Okay.
And I gave up on Power. I watched the latest episode, or like the past. Isn't there 2 episodes now? The latest season.
Yeah. The goat. I know stuff.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I just think it got old after a while.
Got a little dry for you.
Like whatever, you know.
Kind of got repetitive.
Yeah.
It was like, man, this shit's whack. Not for me.
Yeah, I think Snowfall.
Snowfall. That's real. That's real. I'm mad at that. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have to go back and look at do a fucking tally mark on which one got the most votes.
Yeah, we should give them categories.
Yeah, literally.
Wins in each category type shit.
Like IT, yeah, you know shit like that. What type of things do you do like when you're like kind of not focusing on music and shit? Like what's like some hobbies and shit you do?
Man, when I'm not focused on music business.
Yeah. Music in general.
I
general.
want to produce, but like that's just a hobby.
Oh, word? You be trying to make beats?
Yeah, I've co-produced.
Oh, yes.
But
Kate's the beat maker. Word?
See, I say this though, as artists, like you have to be able to offer more, but I have to be able to offer more.
So you just try to do
I have to be a one-stop shop. Like I want my artists, so you know what I mean. Like I want my artists to be as much as possible,
right.
But like I can't want that and then not be that myself.
That's real.
Nice.
Accountability is key.
Yeah, I want to be able to offer, as much as possible. I'm a shopaholic.
You're a shopaholic, so you just go shopping, go crazy.
I love shopping. And
how many tricks do you have, Kate?
Ooh, what do you mean?
How many tricks do you have, Kate? How many people is helping you go shopping?
Nah.
I call them donations.
No, I don't believe in that.
Okay. You don't.
She said she wasn't about money.
You don't accept gifts from men.
No.
That's right.
Never have.
So don't do it. You Johns out there that I'm gonna send Kate. You know what I mean? Don't do it, man.
There ain't shit a man can do for me that I can't do for myself.
Damn, I wish. Damn. See, say that for the other girls so they can hear that, man.
Should I have an infomercial?
Yeah.
Hey, bitches, listen. There ain't shit.
You can fix the mic too. Hold on.
There ain't shit
There we go.
a dude can do for you that you can't do for your motherfucking self.
That's a fact right there.
Hey,
That's a real fact because, like, yeah, a lot of women, yeah, I kind of see it on social media, and like, I don't like to get in those kind of conversations because it's just a trap. I feel like don't do it, my nigga. Don't do it on social media. It's a trap. Have that conversation in person, so that way it makes sense.
You're not gonna win.
You're not gonna win on the internet.
I think I talked to you about this.
Mm-hmm.
We would be here all night, but Yeah, I think strongly about this subject. But
About that, yeah, because a lot of women, I don't know, they try to settle for less. You know what I'm saying? And
because
they
they
want.
don't love themselves.
Ooh,
That's the thing.
shit.
Like I think that I'm not saying like I'm better or nothing like that. But like I've noticed that we, as women, and this is just a real culture, like side effect.
You want to bring the mic to you?
We haven't. Our attention spans are like 2 seconds. So like we search for whatever is like fast and like easy satisfaction, fast satisfaction. Like we don't search, we don't long for like real longevity within like feeling happy.
You saying most women? You're not saying all women. You're saying just most women.
But I think that like not all women.
Right.
Not all women.
I just what I'm trying to say is
I'm not a finished product whatsoever. But like I think if there's one thing that like I really just wish that like society would just start pushing is ladies like take the fucking time to dig deep within yourself and really find who you are and love you undeniably. Like that's the thing. Nobody will ever make you happy except for you.
That's real. A lot of people do be on the internet, and I be seeing people like it's fucked up on social media. You can tell when the motherfucker sad, happy, depressed, all this shit,
Right.
Drunk. That's why I be
But
like,
it's
y'all
so
got.
normal though. Like
It's so normal now. Yeah, I just be like,
they feel
nigga.
Like they
You just
feel
said
like they
18
have
hours
to.
ago.
They feel like they have to like.
Be careful.
Yeah, watch
They
out.
feel like they have to like suffer. Like they feel like feeling so sad is normal, and that like that's how they're supposed to feel for the rest of their life.
That's why I don't like Roadway. What's the nigga name? Roadway. That's why I don't. Rodway.
Oh,
That's why I
Rodway.
see. That's why I don't like that nigga's music. I'm like, this dude is
Hurt.
dog. Like, get some help. Like on some real shit. Like no. Like that's why I was like when he made that song a couple weeks ago where he like people was like, oh, he deleted his Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna kill himself, and I was like.
He kind of set that up for himself, like
Yeah,
music
like,
you put
and-
out, and then all of a sudden you do that drastic thing type thing. Like,
You gotta just get some help, bro. Because you bring it to the internet, it's coming across niggas like me, and I feel like if you really, because I know people that really deal with depression, and they not on the internet doing that.
But
Everybody handle that shit different. I will say that, but I'm just saying, bro, don't do that on the internet. Niggas only gonna make fun of you.
a lot of artists though, like that's
Like me.
that's how they let out their emotions.
Yeah, but like,
That's
no, a lot of artists, but like he's depressed. Like this dude is like every
I
song,
don't agree with what he
everything he talk about is depression. Like that's why like even like back in the day, like I think like from like the 60s to the 90s they had the best music because you had to be going through something for that music. But them niggas, they was depressed in their own way. But them niggas wasn't like he's promoting like to me like he's almost like kind of promoting.
I feel like it's the
Like
same
you know
thing.
what I'm saying? Like, cause what's the first thing they do? Pop a perk. Little nigga, you popping perks? You know what that is? That shit is like you fucking everything up. You fucking first off, you fucking your man's up. You're not gonna be able to operate. You niggas,
Fucking your mans up.
no, bro, because they
It's
pop perks and they
also
say they about to
very
go smash
irresponsible.
chicks. And I'm
It's
like,
very irresponsible though.
Yeah.
Like you have a
It's not
high,
Viagra.
you have a high following. You have a lot of people who look up to you, and
Mhm.
you're highly influential. So like, I'm not saying to like cut off. Not be inspired.
Just
but,
be
like,
responsible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're like
We
promoting
don't want you to
like
be Martin Luther King,
negative
nigga,
shit, like a fucking 12-year-old kid's gonna be like, oh, that's normal.
They
Like,
think that
my-
shit's cool.
My role
Like,
model does it. Like,
Popping perks, you fucking dickhead. No, like that's why it's like
go get help.
Yeah, like
Go
seriously,
get
like
help.
literally, man, it's
Therapy,
situations.
you can afford therapy.
You can afford therapy if you're trying to get all these goddamn perks. Like they add up. Trust me, it's gonna be cheaper to get some help. Just talk to that nigga in the chair, bro. You're gonna feel better after too. There's nothing wrong with therapy.
Everyone needs help sometimes.
Everyone do. Man, I got a therapist. We all got therapy. I mean, you should. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Shout out to our therapist.
Yeah, shout out to all of them, man. You know what I mean? For real.
No, we should get a therapist on next bitch.
No, I was gonna have my therapist on,
Hey,
but I don't know. I ain't ready for that.
they were gonna bleep that out.
I'm gonna end up
Sneak
roasting that
peek.
nigga. I'm gonna end up roasting that nigga all the time. Mr. Kennedy.
Like he knows everything about you, so I would. That's the thing. He knows everything about him.
He's like, you
Better
Mr.
get-
Kennedy.
That
this
one
again.
segment, that would be
This
funny
again.
to bring him on, and you just be a completely different
Yeah, that nigga
person.
ain't gonna do that. Nigga license and shit. He ain't gonna do that shit. Them niggas will try to
Funny,
take. Them niggas will watch more of my videos and try to say some weird. Oh, bring up ethics or some weird shit to get them niggas fired and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how that shit work. It's like somebody got somebody to answer to always. But damn man, what else did I have? Yeah, 2021. Who had the best mainstream? Who had the best albums to you? Mainstream and then local.
I really think Donda.
Yeah, you was on that heavy. You was on that heavy. I remember you was talking about that
But
before.
only because I listened to the unreleased shit. I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm sorry. I had the unreleased shit.
There is a Donda 2 coming.
It's Donda 2 coming, yeah, facts. Yeah.
But no, I had the unreleased shit, and like I had it like way before, and I don't know. I listened to the original, and it was
Who
I'll
sent you
never
that?
forget. I'm not gonna say.
No.
Was it a dude?
No.
It wasn't a dude?
Nope.
If it was a dude, I was gonna be like, yo, that's a trick. You have a trick. That's what I was gonna tell you right then and there.
That's
a
a
trick.
music.
This is
That's
the
some real
thing.
music
This
stuff.
is the thing I want to mention. Like, of course, the way I look is going to be the reason I get into rooms, right? But it is not going to be the reason that I stay or that I continue being invited back into those rooms.
Facts.
So bitches who like go off the basis of like I'm a bad bitch, that's all they need to do, you know?
Some dummies,
Nah,
like-
that's all they're gonna look at.
You know how many
as.
bad bitches they probably see, like, in they mind?
They're
You
not,
might
they're
not be
not
bad to
offering
them.
business opportunities to just bad bitches. Baby. Like that's not how it goes. They offer. Bro, like, this is fucking.
That's the first time.
Stop. This is fucking common
Oh,
sense.
shit, you funny.
No, fact. It's the first time he actually laughed.
It's like,
That's funny as hell.
that's not. Did you watch the Fresh and Fit podcast
Yeah.
with Mr. Organic? And she's like, but a bad bitch offers inspiration. And he's like, the fuck do a bad bitch like the fuck inspiration got to do with me?
I saw that shit, but I was watching that shit and I'm like, dude be confusing me like myself, like I don't know. He's a character.
Oh yeah, Mr. Organic.
Yeah, he was a character. I think I watched that.
He said some shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck
Like
with that
when it's
whole-
cut,
I do not fuck
it's
with
some
that
good,
Fresh
it's some
and
good
Fit
gems when it's cut.
Yeah, when it's cut, when
it's the
I
whole
watched the
interview.
whole interview. I was like, this nigga kind of. I was low-key like, this nigga kind of dickhead, kind of.
Yeah, I was like, I can't get to that gym
because he
part.
was telling dude. No, I think I watched the Adam 20. He was on Adam 22. And he was
Yeah,
like,
that one was
and he was talking to dude, and dude was like, yo.
He's funny as hell with what's his face?
It was the other dude. It was
yeah.
the other cat. It wasn't Adam.
Sad.
I think
No.
I forgot. I was just watching it because it came on. But dude was
Oh,
like,
okay.
the organic nigga was saying like how he's not a self-centered person, and like the nigga said I like 40 times after that. Like literally, I watched it. I was like,
Yeah.
But you,
I can't talk to niggas. But everything, but no, I definitely saw that clip you talked about when he was talking about when it was him and dude and the 3 girls or like 2 girls in
Yeah,
there.
it's like
I saw that
she's
shit.
Like, what a bad. She was like,
But you know what they do on that show? They get to like the dumbest chicks
Yeah.
that got nice bodies. They don't put no chicks in there with no brains and shit.
No.
You see, Asian doll, she almost treated him for telling him to shut up.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I almost had to do that a couple days ago.
They get women. They get women who can like confirm their whole ideology.
Right
You
there.
know, like that's what
Yeah.
it is.
They'll
And
make
then-
some dumb
and then
shit
the
sound
minute-
cool.
Then the minute a bitch doesn't fit what they want her to confirm,
Yeah.
then she gets booted off. Like you know what I mean?
It's kind of some sucker shit. So they know what they be doing on there. That's why I kind of
Sexist
didn't.
as fuck.
And then like I think it was I think you told me. You the one that told me that bro's a lawyer, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you the one that told me that bro's an actual lawyer.
Paralegal.
But I'm not even gonna lie.
Paralegal.
Like
Still,
Paralegal.
he studied the bar.
there is some shit. There is some shit that's like black
Past the
and
bar, I
white.
mean.
There is some shit that's black and white, and I'm not gonna lie. He's definitely like not everything he said is not true.
Yeah, facts. You talking about organic?
No, like Fresh and Fit.
Oh, the fresh fit, yeah.
Like,
They be saying some wild shit
they
about,
be saying
about
some
black girls.
wild-
Like
yeah.
I saw that shit. Yeah, I don't think black girls.
No, that's
and I'm
not
just
that.
like,
If you want a
That's fucked up,
Keisha
but when they
or
talk about,
like, I'm
the-
like, nigga,
when they-
what? Yeah, when he said that shit, I'm just like, what are y'all niggas talking about? Like, y'all just sound like some real clowns. Like, bro, don't just. I don't get it. What confused me, the other dude was like black. He actually black. That's why I'm like, yo. Shout out to y'all, man. I mean, I wish y'all love y'all mothers more because I don't get the hate for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, that's the world.
But when they talk about like men and like female minds, like brains, like it's really true.
It's definitely
They
true.
think completely differently.
I remember when I took a nutrition class in college, man, I really realized like the amount, like how the average woman, the average man, how like alcohol affects a woman, like the average, you know what I'm saying? Because some women and they just got different, tolerances, but the average is like, bruh, motherfucker, a girl would be drunk, can be slapped off for 2 shots, literally, like depending on how fast you took them, versus a dude that's like, you know what I mean? That's why I be like, yo, this shit's real.
yeah,
I wish I
facts.
could get drunk in public.
Shit, what you mean? Why can't you? You ain't never been to a day party?
Nah,
You can't hold your liquor?
I got a reputation to uphold, man. I can't be no.
Can't be fighting with
Can't
you.
be fighting.
Nah.
Can't be like, bah!
I feel like I
Kate Turner, Kim Possible when she get drunk.
Facts. I feel like I gotta I'm always in business mode. I never know who I'm gonna meet, and I definitely.
You just always want to be on top of it.
I don't want to be I don't want to be no sloppy drunk,
Right.
But.
Professional.
No, that's that's smart. I feel like you just only drink under controlled environments.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm gonna be here. We're gonna be kicking it here. Boom, we good. We going to word? No, we ain't doing that. I gotta be on my head game. I'm gonna act like I'm drinking though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you one of these little fake joints.
I'm cool with saying no. Peer pressure is for bitches.
You got it. I saw the nigga 50 said that 50 said he don't even be drinking in the club. He said he'll pop the champagne bottle, pass it around. He say fill that bitch with ginger ale, just be sipping that shit the whole time. Like yeah. Smart,
ginger ale actually does look like champagne though too.
It looks just like that shit. That's why you ain't gonna look up like it ain't like it's like a liquor. For real. But no, man, it's been a dope episode, man. Definitely gonna have to have you come back, man. Just you know what I mean, and bring some artists, you know what I mean, that you know what I mean.
Make sure
we fuck with them, man. I'm trying to, and to be honest, even going forward, I'm trying to fuck with artists that literally have no name at all. Like they want to build their name, they can come up here, like they got their own. You know what I'm saying? Though I don't want to deal with niggas that's you can go somewhere else for that. You know where? Not here though. But yeah, man, that's just that. So go ahead. You can go ahead and say all your information, man.
Instagram, Kate Duns. Hit me. Email is kdunsmgmt@gmail.com. I love send me all tracks, send me music. Yeah.
Man, all right, man. Shout out to Kate, man. This shit was fun. You know what I mean? So we'll be back.
But.